I'm getting into the tunes. I really am. This is Umi, Pure Gold. And we have, of course, that means we're talking Bethany Lutheran College esports. And we've got the coach with us, Seth Grabo. Seth, thank you so much for coming on the program again today.
Thanks for having me.
I do appreciate it. I don't like starting negative, but I'm going to start a little negative. Kids didn't have no fun when they came in? They came in, they had a horde of them. We had the whole team the first week. Yeah. I can't get them back.
We had 4 of them. I may have taken some of them out of class to come to that. So
is that a problem? I don't go to class when I'm here.
That's fair. Actually, and Lucas was supposed to teach during that class as well. Oops.
Ooh, really?
Yeah, so I'm usually free Friday afternoons unless there's hockey.
Okay, but that's the 5 guys. Right, on the major team, the whatever. But you've got like 4 or 5 teams. Don't tell me one of these 30 kids can't come in here once a week and tell me the experience, what they're liking about Bethany.
I actually put out in our little in our chat thing if anyone could come today, and I sent that out this morning and no one responded. So I guess I'll have to pick some people out here.
Well, no, I don't want to force them. But what I do wrong? Those guys were in, we talking. I thought it was pretty nice, actually. Gotta be honest.
It was.
For as much as I cared about any of them, I treated them well. I thought
you did. You treated them very well.
So anyway, you're with the esports team and all things Bethany, so I appreciate you coming in.
Totally.
How did we do in the last week or so? Now these are like warm-ups for. Are you in league play?
We are in official preseason play. Which what does that mean? That's funny. Is
this real league? No, it's preseason. Okay.
Which goes towards your rankings, which puts you basically in the equivalent of like Division 1, Division 2, Division 3.
Oh, so this does matter.
It does matter. Yes, it basically.
So how long is the preseason? It's not 4 football games like.
No.
Okay.
You play basically. You get put into a regional conference. We are the North Central Conference.
Makes sense.
Obviously, with some Minnesotan teams, basically the Dakotas, Iowa, Wisconsin, Minnesota, and then people from Alberta.
How many good squads are there in that group besides us?
1, which was who we play this Saturday.
Coming up.
Yeah, they. I think for the preseason poll, I think they were ranked 2 overall. Out of
where are they coming from? Who are these people?
University of Calgary out of Alberta.
We hate the Canadians. Oh, really?
Yep.
So they come down and they're good. All right. What do we rank? Any idea?
We don't have an official rank yet because this is our first official.
But you just
season.
said they were ranked like 2.
Yeah, because they've been playing before. They had a track record.
Oh, I see.
We're brand new this year, so we didn't quite have a track record yet. So we're playing.
Okay. So
we're playing our
coming together.
Yep. So we're playing our conference. This is our last conference match, which I think we are, whether we win or lose, we're guaranteed to make it into the playoffs, which there's about 200 teams that are playing in this conference, the top 64. And
so in preseason, you've got a playoff.
Correct.
This is an exciting preseason. You might want to reword that because it doesn't make any sense. You're in preseasons, but we have the championship coming up.
It gets more exciting because there's also a cash prize pool.
Wait a minute. Yeah. What's the NCAA say about that?
Well, we're not part of the NCAA.
Well, that works, but they're gonna change those rules anyway, so it really makes no difference.
Yeah.
So okay, let's do this. You have your last meet Saturday, tomorrow,
the regular conference play,
and this is against the dreaded Alberta Canada Gooses, or whatever they're called.
Yeah, Calgary, whatever their mascot is. Yeah.
I'm not gonna memorize that.
Yeah.
Whatever they are, we hate them. They're our arch rival. Every superhero team needs a arch enemy. That they will be ours.
Yep.
They come here, win, lose, or draw, we make it into the tournament. But how many people make it in the tournament?
64 out of about 200 teams. So it's
nice. And what is your record? So we're undefeated, right?
Correct. We haven't even dropped a single
game
within a set. You know, we play best of 3. We haven't we've won 2-0 the last whatever. 5.
I gotta think Alberta might be a little worried about you guys.
Yeah, totally.
You think so?
Oh yeah.
Now, we probably don't know this because you're not allowed to do this. I presume via the web and Snapchats and stuff like that, there's some pretty good verbal harassment going back and forth, little slap John, because you don't get to do it in person.
Right.
You know, because you're not in person. So
it's in game a lot of times, so there's no voice chat game. So there's like there's text, so you type out. Yeah. So if you
how do you play in a game? You got enough time to type something to the other guy.
These guys type fast.
Really?
Yeah. And some of them even the term is macro key. So if you push, like control and like a number, it will automatically pop in the text or something.
Well, they already got stuff
pre-programmed.
Oh, these are geeks. Good God.
Yeah,
okay.
we all are.
You're smiling about it.
Yeah, I am.
So trash talk is perfectly acceptable. Does it ever go over the line?
Not sexual harassment. Not the things that are blatantly over the line. But like a lot of this is like. You just you send them like a smiley face, like in game, like if they do something stupid or lose, it's just like the cocky little smirk.
What about leading up to it? Does Alberta know that we are here? I mean, they've looked us up. The Gooses know that we're here,
yep.
And have you and your guys? Not you. You're a coach, of course. You're above this fray, but you watch it. I'm sure.
Mm-hmm.
Your guys. Texting and saying we can't wait till
chats,
Saturday.
Yeah, there's just
so cool.
It's casual. It's snarky.
Well, it's
got to be, but that's half the fun, right?
That's exactly right. You got to get into that. I love that. Okay, we got to go to a break. When we come back, we'll talk about how this week went. You had a couple of games, right? 2 matches.
Just one.
Just one. We'll talk how that match went. We'll talk how these Alberta Gooses where they rank. We might have to look them up and find out what they are.
Totally. Yep.
Because Gooses just don't scare a guy. You do that. Why I do this? I'll play ads and you do the real work. I like this. Actually, this Umi Pure Gold, it's starting to really work with me. I'm liking this a ton.
It's fun.
New theme music right here. We got a lot of stuff to talk about. We'll do it all next. It's 3:15 and 33 degrees at KTOE. KTOE out in the afternoon. We're sitting here with Seth Graybo. He's the head coach of the esports team at Bethany Lutheran College. We're talking all things esports. And when we went to break, I asked you what the Alberta, Canada college team mascot was, because I'm calling the Gooses just because I don't want to know, and you looked it up. Can you share with us what the team mascot is for Albert Lee?
Wikipedia says Rexosaurus, like
T-Rex.
Like T-Rex, yeah.
Could that be the lamest ever mascot for a college?
Yeah, quite possibly.
I mean, next to the orange man, who's scared of an orange? But yeah. Okay, so I got that, and I'm not saying gophers are like really scary, but T-Rexosauruses? That's a preschooler's mascot. Oh, wow. So you're... that gives your guys all kinds of ammo.
Mm-hmm.
The T-Rexosauruses. Yeah. Do they play with the 3 fingers? And the little
can they reach?
Got their little T-Rexosaurus hands.
Yep.
All right, so you had a game this week. Let's wrap up this week before we go. You played one this week?
Yeah, so we every Tuesday play Boise State as just a fun scrimmage. We got to know their coaching staff.
Do they have a lot of fun getting their butts kicked every week by you? And you say fun, but I'm thinking the Boise State guys are like, find somebody else coach.
Somewhat. Not really.
You've not lost to them, so every time weekly you're beating them apart.
What's fun about a lot of these games is every 2 weeks for most games there's what's called a patch, meaning some characters are made stronger, some are made weaker to balance the overall game.
Okay.
Well, some characters, if our guys are really good or specialize those and they get
brought down,
and someone else from another team gets up, that can make all the difference. And that happened recently. And
do they not tell you what happens in the patch?
Oh yeah, they do.
Oh, they do. So you just realize your guy is going to
which if you are playing with a team composition of 5 characters that work or mesh really well together, and one of them totally dropped out. Now that even if you try and replace it with another character similar, it might not be the same.
Oh, and, they're very complicated.
Yeah, so that's what's really cool is constantly changing. A lot of the best teams, you can be really good at a character, but if you can't adapt, every week or so, you fall behind. Do
your guys then, just out of sheer need, play other characters on their off time to find out how the other characters work and do?
Most people practice. We require, Director Fricky and I require to play other characters, throughout the week. Okay. Make sure, look at the patch notes. You're like, oh, what's happening next week? Oh, this character is just getting absolutely gutted. So, and this one's going to be the new hot thing. What does that mean? I
mean, all of a sudden it has no strength mode, or how do you gut some player? You say stuff like that, like what? Do you know super secret weapon? When he hits the coin, he doesn't have Super Mario. I mean, this is
the equivalent. Yeah, it's like
that was right.
Well, sort of like if there's. The whole game is based on an economy, like a snowball effect. If you kill this person, you get money to buy an item to make you stronger. Well, if that item or that character don't work well anymore, and that's the only thing that's financially sustainable for that character and it doesn't work well, you're going to fall behind and you're not going to win your lane and you're going to basically.
So those come out how often, the changes?
Every 2 weeks for a lot of games.
So these other teams, you're watching who guys, you know the teams that are coming up, you know the guys they play. If they see somebody falling off, you know who to go after, that sort of thing?
Yep. Literally.
Wow.
That's a lot of the strategy.
I think it'd be
scouting.
more fun if they didn't tell you what happened. Your guy just all of a sudden starts puking out and can't do stuff. And you're like, wow, I just lost everything, coach. I don't know what happened.
That would really suck.
What? That would make it more interesting.
It would, but then I think a lot of people would only play one character, and then you'd get really bored of the game. You know, because there's 150 characters in League of Legends, and if you only play one because you only want to know it really well, might make it boring all the time.
I'll go with you. You're the coach. Hey, it's 3:21. We'll be back after this to see how we think we're going to do against the T-Rexers. Ooh.
Scary.
They died off on their own, for heaven's sake. You don't even have to beat them. They just died off. We'll talk about it next at KTOE. KTOE, 33 degrees, 324, and we're going to talk quick with Coach Seth Graybill about the Vikings esports team taking on the T-Rexes. You can't even, the guy with the Monday Night Football voice couldn't even make that sound exciting. The T-Rexes.
Yeah.
I mean, really? Well, they're ranked number 2.
Yeah.
Because they got nothing else going on.
Apparently.
Okay, so you've got the number 2 team in the country.
North America. Yep.
Well, that's even more than the
Yeah.
Thanks for correcting me, Coach.
I'm sorry.
No, they're from Canada. You're absolutely correct. Number 2 teams coming in, and do you seem worried? Are you worried? Should we be worried? What are our cats going to do?
I would say it'll be probably our best match we've played all this year. If you look at the overall rankings of their players compared to ours, it's about even, or they maybe have a little bit of an edge, just individual player skill-wise. But our guys have been 3 of them have played together in high school, and they all have been meshing well and have playing together just as long, so I think we've got a very good chance. Either way, we've made the playoffs, whether we win 2-0 or lose 2-0.
I don't like that talk. We're going in undefeated.
We're going in undefeated.
Don't give me this.
We're not worried.
All right.
But it'll be good.
All right, so we can't bet because it's kids, and somehow that's a terrible thing, but what are you thinking, 2 out of 3?
I'm hoping we go 2-1. We beat them 2-1. Okay. If they take obviously 2-0 is best, but...
Okay.
We'll.
You don't want to lose that first one, I take it.
No, that puts a lot of pressure.
All right. Well, good luck to you cats. Stick around here if you would. We'll talk about other things going on at Bethany.
Of course.
You're my connection to Bethany. We'll do that next. It's 3:25 at KTOE. KTOE out in the afternoon. It's 3:27. We appreciate you being with us. I'm not sure you could do this for Bethany because you're the esports coach guy, but you should make this their theme song for the whole school. This really growing on me right here.
It's fun.
It is. It's a darn good tune.
Yeah, totally.
All right, so you bring that up to the board of directors or whoever's got to do that. But in the meantime, what's going on up the hill there?
So lots is going on this weekend. Men's basketball has a home game tonight at 7.
Yeah, that's right.
They were ranked, their preseason poll ranked 1 in the UMAC conference, which is exciting.
How do I know that? It's got to be one of these guys around here talking that stuff. I actually knew that. I don't know why I would know that, but I did know that.
That's
Good.
awesome.
Congratulations. Totally. That's a great ticket, by the way. Mm-hmm. Get yourself to watch the number 1 in the UMAC, and it's right here in town.
Yeah, totally. The women basketball team plays then on Saturday at 3. Against St. Olaf. And then also this weekend is the opening of the play in the theater, Dr. Faustus, fall play.
We had them in on Tuesday. Yeah. That's going to be fantastic.
Totally, yeah. With Pete. Was Pete here, right?
Yeah.
Pete and Benji?
Yeah, they were fantastic. So that's another one you got to... And go ahead. I don't want to steal your thunder.
No, that opens tonight. Show starts at 7, and then there's shows this weekend and next weekend. Tickets are available on Bethany's website.
And something that I know is going on there, you probably don't, but on Vets Day at 10 o'clock, there's a service, and then right after the service, they're going to dig the shovel, do the shovel thing for this war vet memorial thing you're putting up there. That is wow.
Yep. Yeah. So they.
Have you seen it? Have you seen the picture?
I have actually seen the pictures. Yeah.
Wow. I mean, it touched your heart. You look at that, and you're going to wow. Thank you very much.
Yeah, totally. It's outside Hunsley Hall, in between Edgewood Place and Hunsley Hall, across from the new soccer field.
And this Jason Jasperson, he's the cat who has designed it. He was from Bethany. So I mean, it's a full circle thing.
Yeah, totally. Teaches the adjunctly now there as well.
Wow, did not know that. Okay, so that you want it's going to be cold.
Yeah,
but if you want to get up there and go take a look, if not, they say they have a big picture of what it's going to look like.
Yep.
It is fascinating. I mean, I'm not giving away because he already said it. 1500s warrior with his hand on a Bible, and Martin Luther time, and then a modern day warrior basically with a hand on a gun and a Bible as well. And you look at them, they could be brothers, and it's like, wow.
Yep.
So it's very cool. Seth, I always appreciate you coming in. You tell those boys good luck and don't come back here with a loss.
We won't, sir.
We're not going to lose anybody named the T-Rexes for good gosh.
No,
sakes.
sir.
All right, sir. Thank you very much for coming on the program.
Thanks for having me.
All right, we've got news, sports, and weather right here. KTOE.